Okay, this is gonna be a quick rant about the My Hero Academia community. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't even know where to start with it. I'm just gonna like rant about random stuff in this video because honestly, just I'm so angry and upset about it still, and I wish I could go back to the My Hero Academia community, but just I know it's just filled with such idiots and with such garbage of like just people who are just mean and they're not nice. Like okay, like I'm gonna just talk about the My Hero Academia hentai because like okay on my view of My Hero Academia hentai I feel like it's not that. I feel like if you're like maybe like 18 or 19, you could use the excuse of okay, they're fictional. They don't like it. You. Okay, they're fictional. It's fine. Don't worry. It doesn't matter. Okay, you probably could use that. Okay, okay, to go on a different rant about something that's completely unrelated is that though people do that, and I do believe that I do feel like okay, if you're 19, you can or like around the same age as the characters, then maybe you could use the whole it's fictional. But like I've seen people use that excuse for freaking Pokemon characters, which is just so gross and makes me so uncomfortable because if you don't know or have never played Pokemon, like a lot of the characters are 10 years old. They're 10 and yet people like they're just like, "Oh no, it's fine. It's just they're it's fictional." Like I legit pointed out. I don't even think I was that negative, but I legit pointed out to someone who was saying, "Oh man, I really want to have sex with Rosa from Pokemon," and I was like, "Hey, isn't she like 10?" And then everybody got angry at me because I had the audacity of pointing out that they were fantasizing over a child. I mean, yes, it wasn't a real child, but the fact that you are like people are still fantasizing about it, it's the idea that just makes me uncomfortable. Okay, sorry. Let's go back to My Hero Academia. Like, yeah, if you're like 18 or maybe 19, then fine. I guess you could use the excuse of, oh, they're fictional. It's fine. You could use you can, whatever. But I feel like if you're just, maybe, I feel like if you're like 40, you can't really use that excuse. You're like a 40-year-old middle-aged man sitting on his couch, like eating Doritos or whatever. I feel like you can't use that excuse. I mean, also like people. I feel like a lot of people just like kind of like are mean to like the creator. I think his name is Hirokoshi, and like I've read a little bit of the manga, and like I saw that he leaves like little notes about like the characters and about like the writing process, and he just seems so nice. He seems like such a nice guy, and yet people are just like getting angry about him, either probably because oh man, they're none of his characters are gay or whatever, or like oh man, they're one of his characters like a few of his characters have the same birthday as Nazis. Yes, that was an actual thing and that happened, and I hated for it. And like people are like, oh man, he drew lewd versions of he drew his characters in like bikinis or something, and I mean he is like honestly I've seen much worse when it came to like people and their own own like characters. So like I mean I have experienced all of Onision's books. So like Hirokoshi freaking making some of the girl characters wear bikinis is just like it's nothing. And I honestly I don't I mean for all I know I feel like he could just be doing it just just because he wants to and not because of like some weird sexual thing. And plus also we really shouldn't be talking since I have seen freaking My Hero Academia hentai including freaking baby Izuku and his mother. Not and just that is just so horrible because it's not like teen Izuku. It's not aged up Izuku. It's freaking aged down Izuku and his mother. Dear gosh, what is wrong with people? Like, oh, this is why I hate the fandom so much. Like, and like just the shipping. Oh, the shipping is just the worst, which is sad because I used to really love like I used to really like shipping and used to be fine with shipping characters whether they were like gay or straight or whatever. But now I'm just kind of like when it comes to all kinds of shipping. I mean, some shipping just it seems wholesome, and so I let it slide. But like I made a while ago, like a year ago, probably a couple years ago, I made a video titled "Watch This If You Hate Uraraka," and I made it as just a stupid little video. I guess the parody Uraraka haters. It was based off of like a Game Grumps video I saw, and I was like, okay, I can do that. And then I realized that I made the biggest mistake of my life because I've just for some reason I made more videos like that, and there were also mistakes because I've seen so many stupid comments and just so many. I mean, I disabled comments on it on the video because the comments were just so stupid. They were just like they were just I don't even know how to describe them. There was one comment that was just well, there was actually a few comments that were just let me just start with one that was like if you ship canon ships, you're not a true fan, which is just so stupid. It was so dumb. That was so dumb. And I think I saw one that was like, oh man, I don't like Uraraka because she's shipped with Bakugo, which is just one of the dumbest reasons I've ever heard for hating a character. Like, you can hate Uraraka, like, you can not like Uraraka as long as you're not hating on people who actually like her. And maybe you could, like, listen to people who actually do like her. I mean, I'm not saying you have to, but, like, I feel like for people who like a character and don't like a character, it probably is best to hear both sides, like, and just have probably a civil argument. I mean, even if you don't agree with what the person is saying, it's probably good to just hear the other side. Oh man, oh yeah, there's another comment that was just it was so stupid. I think it might have been, it was hard to like. Now that I'm looking back on it, it might have been satire because it was so dumb. And it was so dumb. It was so dumb that I actually made an animated video about it. I think it was called the My Academia fans versus the creator. And I read that comment and then I animated it, and from memory, it was just this one person who was saying that if Bakudeku doesn't become canon, then I will freaking kill myself. Like, which is gross. I don't, that's gross. Like, freaking suicide baiting someone. That's disgusting. I hate that. Like, that was just, like, that was so stupid. That was such a stupid video. Or, well, that was such a stupid comment. Like, dear gosh. Ah, man. I was going to say something else, but I completely forgot. Oh, dang it. I'm probably going to remember it later. Ah, man. Oh man. Oh man, like honestly, just I feel like the series is actually pretty good, and I just feel like the fandom is so bad. Like, oh gosh, I've seen just so many stupid comments. There probably are more. Oh yeah, there's like one that was just freaking that pretty much insulted me, and the funny thing was it was like, okay, I'm going to be respectful of your opinion, and then the person straight up like started insulting me because why not? Like it was so ironic. I think I actually made a post about it, like because I sometimes do that if I find a comment so dumb and so stupid, I make a post about it. Just I really want. I actually did really enjoy My Hero Academia. I found a lot of the characters charming, like especially Todoroki and like there was that one guy with the tail who I really liked how in season 2 he wanted to quit the exams. I don't know what they were called where where it was the tournament where like they had to find sponsorships with heroes and like if they lost it they wouldn't get a sponsorship, but this guy because he didn't feel like because he was mind controlled by someone to into winning, he didn't feel like he deserved the win and he just straight up forfeit. So I really liked that guy. He was actually stood out. Too bad I can't remember his name. Oh gosh, there's probably so. I feel like was gonna talk about another stupid comment, but I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Like, because I mean, maybe my mind is just repressing it. Maybe I need to vent. I mean, venting about it certainly does make me feel much better about how all the stupid stuff that the My Hero Academia fan base has done. It's just it's so just man, I really hope actually that someday I could forget about the My Hero Academia fan base and like the horribleness of it, or like come across people who actually are really nice when it comes to like shipping and stuff. I mean, like because I actually really did enjoy shipping, and especially like Deku and Uraraka or Momo and Todoroki. I actually really enjoyed it, and I feel sad that like it was kind of ruined for me because people were just idiots. Anyways, I don't know how to end this video. I mean, I think that was all of the stuff about the My Hero Academia that the fandom that made me upset. I think that was it. I mean, there probably is more stuff, but my mind is just repressing it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably likely.